Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, Elven Dragon. So last time we went and built up this little garden that we are in right now, and I absolutely love the way this thing has turned out. We've got our lovely little swing here, and I just love how the ground and the path here just works so well. But today we are going to be taking a bit of a break from our end area here, and we are going to be working on something a little different. And what we're going to be getting up to today is we are going to be heading back to the overworld to just work on a few projects we've got over there. Now, most of the stuff that we have is just little tiny things here and there, and I don't think we're really going to be getting up to them today, but apparently it's night. But we do have quite a few projects that we have over in the Redstone Pit that we just need to work on, and several of them should be nice and easy to get done for a quick little break. And afterwards, we can just quickly just hop back to the end if we want to. So, gazing out of our little cave entrance here, we have a lot still to do. We still have a lot of islands that we need to put in. We still need to get a few things fixed up. Namely, that needs to get taken out, and that snow farm down there needs to get fixed. So what I'm thinking is, we're just going to do some little bits and bobs like that. Fix that snow farm, get a couple islands in, maybe. And just kind of clean up this area a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with that snow farm because I have figured out how we need to fix it. And for that, I need to go through my storage to go find a lead. So I'm going to go grab that, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so the way we go and fix the snow farm is fairly simple. Just need to make our snowman as normal, and then pretty much need to go up a few blocks. I think it's 3 or 4. Let's do 4 and make sure that we have our snowman on a leash. We want him basically just hovering right above the slab, so we just need to figure out which height that is, and I cannot remember which one it is. I think it's this one. So we just need to get a fence post above our snowman here. This one, it looks like he's dangling a bit too high here. But nope, there's out. Okay. We'll try there. So then when we pulse the machine, the snowman should be just above the hopper, close enough that it will still produce snow on top of the hopper. The piston, when it goes back, will break it. And because the snowman is attached to the lead and can't move that far, it will stay in its little area here. Unfortunately, this does mean that I can't stack this anymore, but you know what? One layer of this thing produces way more snow than we are ever reasonably going to use. I think we actually need to be blown block higher. Okay. Snowman removed from the hopper. There we go. Now he stays in one spot. So we can just remove all of those. Just leave that floating up there. And apparently we need to sneakily get our glass pane in. Well, this is going to be fun because we do need the glass on top of our snowman here so that it doesn't get rained on. So lead, glass, fence. Okay, good. It still works mostly, and that's why we make this thing out of glass, because he does kind of get stuck in the walls. Hopefully that's not going to affect anything in case it rains. Oh well, if it does, we can easily just make another snowman. We've got plenty of snowballs now. But with that now in, we just need to get the island here built up. We need to break that. Quick and speedy cleanup. And it looks like we got snowballs that are going all over the place here. So it looks like a building might be in order for that. And forgetting that I dug out some of the stuff. What do you have, sir? Cherry saplings, horn coral, tropical fish bucket. nothing we really need. Anyway, as I was saying, an island might be in call for that. Well, we do need an island for that, and a building might as well. And I've got a little bit of an idea what I want to do for that. So, I'm gonna go get a couple things and let's see if we can get this to work. All right, and there we go. We now have basic little building here around our snow farm. We don't have anything underneath the island here, but we did kind of have to get the building built up so we had the basic shape. And this is quite a bit bigger than I was originally intending. So that's going to be interesting to figure out how we do this. But we just need to do another layer of grass around the outside and then several layers of stone coming down. And figure out how we're working that in with the cliff face there. But other than that, we do have several other farms here that we need to get the bottoms for. We need the moss farm. We've got the mushroom farm up there. We still have the salt farm over there and that mob farm up there too. Wow. Those are just farms that we've built so far. We still have quite a few more to do. But I think probably the one that we should probably get in next is probably going to be a simple little tree farm, mostly for the leaves. And that's because we keep needing leaves for stuff, and being at least a somewhat basic source of wood would be really, really nice. Now again, we just need to figure out where we're going to put this. I think this section over here is mostly flower farms. So, got storage there. I do want to do another storage thing over there. Deep slates over there. Maybe right over here where we've been actually growing trees. Might work. Let's just pop down a piece of endstone there so we know where it is. And so that the only mobs we have to deal with are the slimes. Which we do have to dig down the slime farm sooner rather than later. That way we stop having to deal with slimes. But what I'm thinking is we'll just go up a couple blocks from here. Maybe 5? Yeah, 5. And we'll just get some stone. Wait, we are literally in a giant thing where we need to dig this out anyway. So glad we have haste now. And we'll just put a hopper in the center. We'll have water streams going out from the outside here. And that should do it. I don't think we really need to do anything more complicated than that. And that should be fairly easy for us to get the island for, especially since it's literally right here. So I'm going to go and get that built up here. And probably see if we have any stone stairs that we can use for the water. And we have the grass on us, so we can probably get a little bit of grass built up around the outside of this thing. And then we'll be right back. All right, and there we go. We have the entire area here done up. As you can see, I decided to play around a bit with some mossy cobble and the moss and grass and everything else around the outside. May have to swap the bottom out here as well. Probably after we get a bit more of the island in. It is literally just that disc with our chest underneath it. And as you can see, it's working pretty well. Just need to go up here to break all the leaves and everything else. And we do have the stairs up here for right now while I work on getting everything else in. But as you can see, there's not too much we can actually reach from down below, but we can knock down the trapdoor, jump up there, and there we go. We can reach a whole lot more. We can also start working on the trunk there, at least for this one because it's cherry. But in theory, we should be able to use this to also get some more of our rooted dirt. Just need to cover the whole area with dirt and grow our azalea trees on top of that. Then when we mine it out, it should all go right into the hopper. But we also have this little island here that I just threw together just because I do like it. It's got a nice little waterfall going up to it. And it should also make it very nice and easy for us to go and break any leaves that are still hanging around up here. Pretty much anything we can't get from the bottom. So, I am quite happy with how this turned out. Just you need to go and toss a few blocks off the side, basically any of the ones that land on the dirt. But other than that, this is working quite well, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. Again, we can probably use this to get some more rooted dirt. We may have some issues with leaves falling off the side, but that's not going to be too big of an issue. And we should also be able to use this to get some pods a little bit easier, because again, we can just put dirt out along here, since these are just trapdoors, mostly to get up above here, so we can just have those for easy access up, up on top there, and chop down our trees. But with that, I think that gets us one more of our little farms that we're going to need for out in the end, simply because we need a ton of those cherry leaves, and also a ton of the cherry wood too, so this should help with that cleanup as well. And yeah, just been looking around here trying to figure out other projects to work on, just little ones mostly. We do have some of the slime chunks there dug out to reduce the number of slimes, hopefully. And also noticing we have our gem tree up there that we still need to put some leaves on. But I am absolutely enjoying how this looks. I love the mossy cobble in this and up there. And I may have to fiddle around with some of the older islands here to mix that in. Because back when we built the ones for the bee farm there, and also our flower farms over there, we didn't have the mossy cobble. I don't think we even had moss back then. So they're kind of plain, boring stone islands. So we may go and mix in a bit of the mossy cobble, a bit of the cobblestone, and just see what we can do with that. Did we even mix in any? No, I don't think we even mixed in any of the andesite. It's just pure stone. I think there we mixed in andesite. But these islands, it doesn't look like we mixed in any andesite. Yeah, so we may have to go through and texture some of those. And of course, we still need to get all of the little tiny islands that need to go around here. There are just so many of them. All of these are mostly for getting around the area and everything else. But that is just going to require a lot of planning and a lot of just mapping out where everything needs to go here. This is going to be rather challenging because we are working in a 3D space as opposed to what is effectively just a flat plane, most of everything else. I think it should be a fun little challenge to mess with and figure out eventually. But for now is going to be it for today. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more what is going on over here and in the rest of this world. And I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.